DeLand city leaders are signing off on 3 ordinances aimed at addressing homelessness in the city. The ordinances ban camping on public property, storing personal property on public rights of way and other public property, and lying on public sidewalks and streets. WESH 2's Haley Crumbleholm is live after speaking with homeless individuals, the city, and a DeLand shelter. Haley.
So the goal, the city says, is to help people and to connect them with services that are available. But some unhoused individuals I spoke with are worried about the impact this could have.
It does make things harder for us.
Benjamin Zabel is worried about the impact the ban on camping on public property could have on him. He hasn't had a place to call home for about 5 years.
I waited a year for a bed, almost a whole year, and there's not enough shelters. There's more homeless people out there now.
But Chris Graham with the city of DeLand says as part of the passage of these ordinances, they'll have to enter into an agreement with an additional shelter to add more beds and more options.
We're always looking at different ways to help our homeless population, and really we're trying to get folks off the street. We're trying to not let them be subjected to violence, harsh conditions.
The Neighborhood Center of West Volusia, which runs a shelter in partnership with the city, says they've been working with DeLand and police as the ordinances have been moving forward.
We've kind of worked through what process would happen if they run into somebody that is camping or sleeping downtown, and the police officers would call us and see if there's openings, see what services we could provide.
Graham says the camping ordinance relies on beds being available. If they aren't,
we won't be enforcing the ordinance.
He says the ultimate goal is to help and not to have to resort to things like trespass warnings, citations, or jail.
So our goal is really to connect people with the resources that are available to them.
But Zabel is still concerned.
I'm just going to be losing more stuff, not having less places to go, basically being pushed out of town.
Now, the council tonight also approved an agreement with the First Step shelter that would help provide more of those shelter beds that are needed to go along with the camping-related ordinance. Live in Volusia County, Haley Crumbleholm, WESH 2 News.